Okay, so you just heard the sound bites from the FBI special agent, assistant agent in charge, Ron Hopper, saying that we redacted because the shooter does not represent Islam, and we're not going to go there. We're going to allow him to propagandize things. I want to remind you what Kallstrom said last Thursday night, Fox News Channel. Megyn Kelly said, why is the FBI not getting these guys, even though they're on the radar?
Get this wet blanket of political correctness off the backs of law enforcement, off the backs of the FBI. Last time I was on with you, Megan, I got about 35 calls from agents who are on the job now at different levels saying, boy, you hit the nail on the head. The rules of engagement, what the Bureau is being told about what they can do and what they can't do. They can't go sniffing around anything to do with Muslims. They can't go around to mosques. They can't do things that they would normally do. I'm not talking things that are off the charts. I'm talking about things that normally would be done, but the orders have come down from the White House.
What about Comey? Well, he's the director.
Yes, but Comey can't talk about it either. I'd like to think if I was the director, I would talk about it. Comey needs people.
Okay,
the
that's
FBI
enough.
needs
So you
more.
compare that to what we heard from Ron Hopper, who said the killer identified himself as an Islamic soldier. He does not represent the religion of Islam, but look, the orders have gone down from this regime. And if you stop and think, why would Obama and Lynch allow Mateen to do the propaganda on this? They set the narrative, not Mateen, and they're gaining control of it. There are 4 gun control measures in the Senate today that are going to be voted on. All because of this attack in Orlando that had nothing to do with it. See, if it had nothing to do with Islam and it had nothing to do with Muslims, and it had to do with what? The easy availability of guns. You see the magic here? Yes, my friends, the guns are so easy. The gun show loophole. Do you know there isn't a gun show loophole? What do you think the gun show loophole is? You think people can go buy a gun at a gun show and not have to get a background check, right? That's what everybody thinks the gun show loophole. That's BS. Do you know this guy, who was it? CBS. It's our morning update for tomorrow. CBS tried to show how easy it is to get an AR-15, which was not what this guy even used. This guy used a Sig Sauer, or Sig Sauer, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. So they sent this woman into a gun shop to buy an AR-15, and they thought they'd be able to walk in there, hand over the money, and walk out with it and start shooting people. It took 38 minutes, and they found out that unless she did a couple specific things, she wouldn't get the gun, that it would be turned over to a federal agency to further review. The whole thing blew up in their faces. So now, but gun show loophole, well, you can go to a gun show and some black market dealer will sell you whatever you want. You don't have to pass the vest. It's BS. It doesn't matter. Increasingly, the facts and truth and none of that matters.